it's happening.
I'm not happy with this, actually. I'm going to need another loco to be imported.
Took down the demolisher.
Okay.
So now you can get to the 28 million tungsten ore.
I can. I will head up there.
Well,
it's a bit of a way over quite a large lake. I've got to be honest.
I'm sure you can figure out the logistics. You're a little close to the edge of another area. I think you're fine.
I was deliberate to be outside of it.
Yeah. I was just letting you know that you were close.
I don't have robot coverage, obviously, so I can't really see what I'm doing up here. I'll leave it at that for now.
You are on the planet, aren't you? You can run up there.
Yeah. Just commenting that it would be easier with robot coverage. So is there a rocket going to and from Volcanus Razor Crest, I assume? It's not really supplying what I'd want.
Razor Crest.
At your Volcanus supply rocket?
That is the Volcanus supply rocket. It's waiting for 5 trains.
Now it is, yeah. It wasn't waiting for anything.
Okay. Well, it's forced thrust at the moment. That's why.
Are we... You're not building rail on Volcanus, are you?
No.
So I am best off in.
As I said, I'm building the bare minimum on Volcanus. See, I didn't do what you did with Volgora, where you're building everything you need. I'm just importing extra things and ignoring other stuff. Right.
Was there anything else I needed? Probably worth bringing some roboports and some power means. You're not making solar panels there, so I'll have to import those.
Yeah. How are our rockets doing? Rockets are
It's a shame because you can make platforms, space platforms, request the items that they need to build. You can't make planets request the items that they need.
Yeah, it is a bit odd, isn't it? Alright. So that's all circuits. Yeah, we are struggling slightly on blue circuits for the rockets.
As we always are.
Well, yeah. It's a problem. Ooh, fun.
Fun.
The cargo landing pad on Nalvis is just full of barrels.
Yeah, you need to be exporting them quite quickly.
Yep, no, I've just turned off the request. They're not holding it in there. And they're now flying all over the place.
Yeah, that's the disadvantage of the request, actually. You need to have it, if you want the robots to empty it, you need to have the request to 0.
Yeah, well, I had it in the landing pad because I thought it would pull down from the ships, but it wasn't. And then, yeah, it was holding them in the landing pad rather than passing them on to where they needed to go. So, yeah, not the best design.
So, I mean, you could have it set as... Yeah. The logistic requests to and from space platforms are a bit confusing in how they work.
They are.
I mean, obviously, if you had a request in the landing pad and then pumped it out of the landing pad with an inserter into a separate chest, you could then have the robots empty that separate chest. That would work. Right, how... Razor Quest, again, a bit of a concern is that the power plant is off. The nuclear reactor is off because obviously power's full, but that means it might struggle to turn on when it's needed.
Yeah. So yeah, there isn't a way to control it with wires, unfortunately. Yeah, no way to control it with wires. You can only read values out.
Yeah.
So...
Right, Nostromo is now, I believe, fully satisfied its requests, and it's just waiting for the fuel. It does appear to have turned back on, which is something. So it must have got enough power to run that inserter for the reactor.
Yeah.
But it is very low on fuel. Presumably because it's not got any carbon. It's just got a bit through.
Well, so they're picking up half as much carbon as the other resources. Just because it's not needed for other stuff. But yeah, it shouldn't be struggling this much. I mean, there's a medium carbon asteroid I can see floating towards it. It'll get there. Okay. Lots of carbon. Ooh, we've almost got Aquilo.
That's something.
It is. So what do we need from Aquilo? Lithium. Made in a chemical plant. Across whole new plates.
Right, I need to consider the fact that there, words.
Indeed. Right, I need to go and find a fish. That is what I need. Actually, I don't need to find a fish. I can just put a destruction area over a pond. There you go, 70 fish. Go robots, go get me some fish. Yeah, I was going to start loading up the Aquilo rocket, but we've run out of blue circuits, which is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, especially as I'm still waiting for Razor Crest to come and... Oh, it has turned up here now, so I assume it's... Oh no, it hasn't, it's still a...
How much more do you need?
I don't know how Razor Quest is doing on its supplies.
You've requested 40 rail ramps.
That is a bit excessive, actually.
I was going to say, each one is its own rocket. That's why we have no blue circuits left.
Oh, I don't know why it had 40 in there.
Same with rail supports.
I think I'd read the stack as 1 rather than 10.
140 rail supports as well.
Yeah, you need a lot of those though. Remember, given I'm doing the entire railway on Volcanus in the air.
True.
And you need one every like 10 tiles or something ridiculous.
I mean, have you not just ghosted the whole thing out so you know the exact number you need?
Oh, I've ghosted pretty much the whole thing out. I can't see half of it because I don't have any robot coverage.
But you can walk up there.
But it's a long way with a lot of lava.
I know. Okay, I'll start putting some robot coverage up.
There's meant to be a roboport right next to the one you've just placed.
Yeah. It's fine.
They just don't have any roboports left.
Aha, that's why they can't place them down. They don't have any. They also don't have any big electric poles.
No, that's why both of those are in the request that Razor Quest has.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
As are solar panels, but there's apparently no solar panels on Nalvis.
Well,
Is it the
one
wrong
of the big
solar panels
crafts you
on
did
Nalvis?
was
I'm so
putting down.
confused.
Well, it's because there's no rockets left. There's no blue circuits. That's why.
No, but the rail support request is yellow. So it's working on it. The others are red, which normally suggests that there's none on the planet, but there are some on the planet.
Well, it's yellow if there's a rocket available to do it as well. Like, there's currently a couple of rockets with rail supports in them.
Well, that's just not as helpful.
I know.
What's bottlenecking the blue circuit production? Green circuits, as always.
Yeah.
And we just can't we can't force more green circuits through that without putting them on the line halfway up.
Yeah.
Like that build is at max capacity for greens because we're sharing it with the reds, which is not ideal.
What kind of circuits are you getting on Fulgora? Is it just green and red?
I can't remember. I get blues somehow.
You're getting blue. But if you're getting loads of blues, can we just shuffle some of those back?
No, because half of them are being used to make rockets, and the other half are being broken down into more reds and greens because I don't have enough. I need tons of greens on Fulgora.
Yeah.
I have to break down the reds and blues to get them.
Fair enough.
So once I take half the blues to make rockets, and the other half. Well, not just rockets actually. They're also used in some of the parts I need. And then the rest, get broken down. Very few actually get to the end of the line and get scrapped. Ideally, none would, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's the side effect of the fact that the rocket is at the end of the line and the breaking down into greens is at the start of the line.
Well, we could always have a break and come back when everything's stocked up a bit. Because you're waiting on this, and I'm waiting on fueling up a rocket for Aquilo.
Holmium ore is really causing an issue on Fulgora.
Yeah.
So I try and melt it all. I don't scrap any. Maybe I need to stop scrapping it. Let me quickly set that up, because without it, nothing is progressing as fast as it could do.
Have we got a Spidertron? Ooh, we do.
So you get to be a spider now.
I have a spider. Alright. What do we need now? Ammo. What kind of ammo do we want? Atomic bombs? How are nuclear reserves looking? I mean, we could make some atomic bombs. We are full on the good uranium.
Right, finally getting proper throughput back on Fulgora again. It had bottlenecked in one lane, so nothing was coming through on the left side of the belts.
Yeah.
Which meant I was effectively down to half throughput. But I fixed it.
There. What do I want? Oh, a tier 3 crafter. Oh good, that needs blue circuits. Exactly what we have. So blue circuits and explosives.
Right. Nostromo is still at Fulgora waiting for fuel. It's a slight problem with having the asteroid collectors on the sides is they do miss half the asteroids that just crash into the front of the ship.
I know, but you don't want the sensitive stuff at the front where they're going to be hit when we're travelling.
I mean, the solution to that is to upgrade the defences such that they don't get hit.
Yeah, and then we run out of ammo and power.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as you'd hope. Do you want to place an explosive? Please. That is 2 explosives and a rocket. Okay.
Well, I guess I should consider. I also need to consider blue circuits quickly, which we make from red circuits, green circuits, and sulfuric acid. The green circuits are there, annoyingly.
Right, new group. Spidertron. So Spidertrons do have an equipment grid.
Yes, they do. They always have done.
I was just checking. So, what have we got? You've got a thing called Power Armor Mark II Rare.
Yeah, that was the equipment for Mark II power armor.
Tank equipment rare. That's what I'm gonna put in my Spidertron.
Equipment grid is probably a different size. I'll warn you now.
Oh, probably.
Where's your sulfuric acid? Over there. I can probably pipe that over. Let me go and get it. It's not going to be as easy to get to as I expected.
That's laser defense. Shields and batteries.
There we go, sulfuric acid should be over here now. So yes, once I've had that delivery from Navis and the delivery from Volcanus, I should be making green belts. I'll need to finish setting up the train, but that is dependent on the delivery from Navis, so...
Yeah.
We should be making blue belts. And blue undergrounds.
Nice. Aha! I have rockets. Right. How's Nostromo doing? It looks fully satisfied. Oh, Nostromo's travelled. Oh no, it's Razor Crest we were filling up. I'm looking for the wrong ship.
Has Nostromo... No, Nostromo's got to Fulgora. I'm waiting for it to leave Fulgora on its way to Volcanus. It's ready to go, except for fuel. How much thruster fuel does it wait for?
Which ship?
Nostromo. I don't know what the conditions are.
20k of each. So it's going to be a while.
Okay. I don't even know where the conditions are set.
They are in a decider combinator on the right side of the platform hub.
right, there it is.
So yeah, it's wired to each of the turrets to make sure they all are full on ammo, and to a couple of the storage tanks.
Yeah. Fair enough. It's going to be waiting a long time then.
Yeah, I mean you can manually send it when your requests are complete, and it can
Die on the
just sit
way.
in space. I don't know. It probably only needs about 2,000 fuel of each to travel.
It'll make it. I'm more concerned about the power of that. I've set it off. The problem is to get from Fulgora to Volcanus, it has to go via Nalvis, so it's got to go twice the distance of normal ship.
Yeah.
I'm a bit concerned that the reactor's going to run out of power.
I've changed the limit on that inserter to be less than 50 on Razor Crest, so we can see if that works better. I think I did it on Nostromo as well. I did. So yeah, it should be getting some nuclear power.